Imagine working from home, coffee in hand, earning in US dollars, no experience needed. In this video, I'll share 7 remote jobs hiring worldwide in 2025 with real companies, realistic pay, and practical tips. And stick around. Job number 7 is the hidden gem almost nobody talks about, yet it's one of the most stable ways to start your online career. Before we jump in, let me ask you, if you could pick one remote job right now, would you go for chat support, typing work, or reviewing search results? Drop your choice in the comments below, along with your country. Why? Because I'll personally reply with at least one legit platform that's hiring in your region. That way, this isn't just another video you watch, it's your first action step. The truth is, remote jobs are no longer a luxury. They're the backbone of how companies operate in 2025. Think about it. Businesses save money by hiring remotely, they gain access to a bigger talent pool, and they can serve customers 24/7 across time zones. That's why we're seeing global hiring increase in industries like customer support, tutoring, and search evaluation. And it's not just big US firms. Companies in Europe, Asia, and Africa are outsourcing tasks too. If you're sitting on the sidelines, now is the best time to step in. Now let's get real for a moment. These jobs won't make you rich overnight. You won't be buying a mansion after 1 week of chat support. Most of these roles start between $5 and $20 an hour. But here's why they're worth your time. They often pay in US dollars, which can stretch further in many countries. They give you online work history and verified reviews. They help you transition into higher-paying gigs once you build credibility. So don't treat these as get-rich-quick schemes. Treat them as stepping stones into a remote career. First on the list is online customer support. And no, you don't have to take endless phone calls anymore. Most companies are moving toward chat and email support roles. Your job is simple. Respond to customer queries, solve small problems, and keep clients happy. Think about it. If you can text a friend politely, you can learn this job. Pay range, $12 to $20 per hour, hiring worldwide. Support Ninja, Mod Squad, Concentrics. Best for clear writers, bilingual speakers, problem solvers. Pro tip, don't just say good communicator on your resume. Show it. For example, resolved 50+ customer inquiries per day with 95% satisfaction. That turns a soft skill into measurable impact. Who's this job great for? Honestly, anyone who can stay patient under pressure. If you're bilingual, that's a huge plus because companies love hiring people who can handle multiple languages. And here's a lifestyle bonus. Many of these roles are shift-based. That means you can choose morning, night, or weekend shifts depending on your schedule. Perfect if you're a student or a parent looking for flexible income. Second is the classic data entry and typing. This is where most beginners start. It's simple. You enter information into spreadsheets, forms, or platforms. Pay range, $3 to $8 per hour starting, up to $15 per hour with speed and accuracy. Hiring worldwide. Clickworker, Appen, Fiverr gigs, best for fast typists, beginners with no prior experience. But here's the real value. Data entry builds your first online reviews. Once you've got those, you can move into better paying transcription, research, or even virtual assistant roles. Let me give you an example. I once worked with a client who started on Fiverr doing $5 data entry gigs. In the first month, she earned just $60. But because she delivered on time and got 5-star reviews, by month 3 she was charging $15 per hour and landing transcription projects worth $200 each. That's the snowball effect. Don't underestimate it. Third on the list, content moderation. Think of this as being the referee of online communities. Your job is to monitor posts, comments, and videos to make sure they meet guidelines. Pay range, $5 to $18 per hour depending on company and experience hiring. TELUS International, Taskus, the social element best for patient detail-oriented people. Warning, some roles involve reviewing sensitive material. Always ask up front about training and support systems. Now, who's this for? Content moderation suits people who are patient and can focus for long periods. It's steady work, but not for everyone. If you're sensitive to disturbing images or text, this may not be the right fit. On the other hand, some moderation gigs focus only on brand safety or product reviews, which are much easier. So choose wisely based on your comfort level. Job number 4 is one of my personal favorites, Virtual assistants. If you've ever organized your own calendar, handled email overload, or helped a friend prepare for an event, you already have some of the skills for this role. As a virtual assistant, you're essentially the right-hand person for entrepreneurs and small businesses. Tasks can range from managing inboxes and scheduling meetings to researching suppliers or even helping plan a social media calendar. Think of yourself as the glue that keeps someone else's day running smoothly. Pay ranges from $5 to $10 per hour for beginners, but experienced VAs earn $20 to $25 per hour. Some shift to project-based pricing, charging $200 to $500 per month per client, depending on workload. Hiring, belay, time, etc., boldly, and plenty of Upwork listings. Lifestyle fit. This role is perfect if you're organized, reliable, and love multitasking. Many VAs also work part-time, stacking 2 or 3 clients to create a full-time income. Pro tip, don't apply as a jack of all trades. Instead, pick 2 to 3 micro skills you enjoy. For example, calendar management, inbox zero, or expense tracking. Positioning yourself as a specialist makes you stand out from generic applicants. Fifth on the list, online tutoring and teaching, and here's the good news. You don't always need a teaching degree. Many platforms simply want fluent English speakers for conversation practice. Others need tutors for math, coding, or science. If you know a subject well enough to explain it to a friend, you can start here. Conversational tutors typically earn $10 to $20 per hour. Subject tutors, especially in coding, math, or test prep, can charge $25 to $40 per hour. Hiring Cambly, Preply, Italki. Here's an example. A student in Brazil I once worked with started by teaching English conversation at $10 an hour on Cambly. Within 6 months, she was charging $25 per hour on Preply for business English lessons, simply because she built strong reviews and positioned herself as a niche tutor. Pro tip, record a short, clear intro video. Students book based on personality, not just credentials. A 60-second confident clip can triple your bookings. Next is transcription. Here's where focus pays off. You'll listen to audio, podcasts, interviews, meetings, and turn it into clean, formatted text. Pay starts at $5 to $10 per hour for beginners, but medical or legal transcriptionists can earn $20 to $30 per hour once trained. Companies like Rev, GoTranscript, and TranscribeMe hire worldwide. Here's how to stand out. Don't compete only on speed. Anyone can type fast. Instead, focus on accuracy and formatting. Offering transcripts with timestamps, speaker labels, and clean formatting makes clients come back again and again. Lifestyle fit. This job is ideal if you enjoy quiet, focused work and can stay concentrated for long stretches. And finally, job number 7, search engine evaluation. This is one of the most stable entry points into remote work, but most people don't even know it exists. Your role is to rate ads and search results based on quality and relevance. Imagine searching Google and deciding which results are accurate, useful, or misleading. Pay ranges from $10 to $20 per hour depending on project. Hiring, TELUS International, Appen, Radar Labs. Pro tip, these jobs come with a qualification test. Most people fail because they skim the guidelines. Don't rush. Take your time, review sample answers, and practice before submitting. Passing the test unlocks long-term, consistent contracts. Now let's shift into 3 quick pro tips that can change your remote journey. Pro tip number 1, start small, scale fast. Don't aim for the highest paying role right away. Land a $20 data entry gig first, collect your first review, and then use that as leverage for the next job. Reviews build momentum like a snowball. That's how beginners get traction. Pro tip number 2, tailor your resume for remote work. Employers don't want generic fluff, they want proof. Instead of writing strong communicator, write resolved 50+ support tickets daily with 95% satisfaction. Numbers talk. Want to boost your chances even more? Use tools like Jobscan to compare your resume to job descriptions. It matches keywords so you get past the filters before a human even sees your application. Pro tip number 3, avoid scams like the plague. Here's the harsh truth, scammers know beginners are desperate. They'll tell you to pay for training, buy a software license, or send money for a starter kit. Red flag, real employers pay you, not the other way around. If you're unsure, ask yourself, would this company ask a US applicant to pay up front? If the answer is no, don't fall for it. Stick to proven platforms like TELUS, Cambly, or Mod Squad, companies that have hired globally for years. And remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. So let's take a quick pause and talk about the biggest mistakes beginners make with remote jobs. Mistake number 1, applying to 100 jobs with the same copy-paste resume. Quality beats quantity. Customize for each role. Mistake number 2, ignoring time zones. If you apply for a US-based support role but can't cover US hours, you'll get rejected. Mistake number 3, quitting after one rejection. Remember, remote companies hire thousands globally. One no isn't the end. It's just part of the numbers game. So where do you go from here? Step 1, pick one job from this list and apply today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Step 2, prepare your resume and online profile the right way. And to make that easier, I put together a free guide called the Smart ER Job Search Guide. Inside, you'll find resume examples, application checklists, and scam spotting strategies so you can get hired faster. Grab it using the first link in the description. And if you want to work smarter, not harder, here are 3 tools I personally recommend. 1. Resume.io for professional templates. 2. Jobscan to make sure your resume beats ATS filters. 3. Fiverr if you'd rather outsource profile setup or get help with cover letters. These are optional, but they'll give you an edge. Here's why this video matters. Remote jobs aren't just side hustles anymore. They're becoming real career ladders. Every month you wait, someone else is building experience, stacking reviews, and moving up the ladder. The sooner you start, the sooner you can shift from low-paying gigs to consistent contracts and even specialized roles. So here's my challenge. Don't just close this video and scroll away. Take action. Pick one job from this list and send out one application today. Because the difference between those who stay stuck and those who succeed is action. One click, one email, one small start. That's all it takes. If you're doubting yourself right now, remember this. Nobody starts as an expert. Remote employers don't expect perfection on day one. What they want is reliability, clear communication, and someone willing to learn. If you can show up, stay consistent, and adapt, you already qualify. Skills and experience will come with time, but reliability is something you can bring on day one. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 jobs would you try first? Drop your answer below with your country, and I'll reply with at least one platform that's hiring near you. This way, you're not just commenting, you're taking your first real step into action. If you found this video helpful, you'll love the full Remote Jobs playlist. It's packed with step-by-step guides and strategies to help you land flexible, work-from-home opportunities. I'll link it in the description. Go ahead and dive in. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to build a career that fits your life, not the other way around, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Every week, I'll share practical strategies to help you land remote jobs, avoid scams, and grow online income. Stay consistent, stay focused, and remember, your career doesn't grow when you wait. It grows when you take action. I'll see you in the next video.